What's everyone doing? I know, we were just here. We were just here live on the channel a few hours ago, but we're back, baby. This time with some grails. We brought the big ones. We brought the big ones out, guys. We have the $1,000 packs out for the Friday night. We got the $1,000 packs out. The Umbreon EX continues to rise in price again. It is now valued at $5,900 in a PSA 10. It is up for grabs in the $1,000 packs. We also have the Hitmonlee Legendary Collection PSA 10 up for grabs. $5,350 grail. We have things like the Power Keepers Reverse Hollow Charizard in a PSA 9. The Rayquaza V Alt Art PSA 10. We've got the Fates Collide Mew PSA 10. First Edition Pikachu PSA 10. Team Rocket's Mewtwo. Mega Dragonite. Lugia V Alt Art. Togepi Cleffa Igglybuff in a PSA 10. Rayquaza EX. Snorlax. Blastoise EX. So many big hits in the 1000s, guys. It is stacked. Only 64 cards total in the event, too. So, pretty decent odds of hitting one of these big boys. The $500 packs, we've got 64 cards total. The grails consist of the Hollow Hypno from Aquapolis in a PSA 10, $3,051 hit, as well as the Bubble Mew PSA 10 from Paldean Fates, a $3,000 hit. The $250 packs, 64 cards total. We have the Shining Magikarp PSA 9 from Neo Revelation, a $1,400 hit, and the exclusive Pikachu from Chinese 151 in a PSA 10, a $1,350 pull. The $100 packs, 65 cards total. We have the Flareon EX from the Radiant Collection out of Generations 20th anniversary back in XY in a PSA 9. $590 hit, and the exclusive rare Umbreon from Chinese Gem 2 in a PSA 10. The $50 packs, we do have the Mewtwo V from Pokemon Go in a PSA 10, and the Alakazam EX Special Illustration Rare from 151 in a PSA 10. And last but not least, the $30 packs, we have the Black and Gold Mew VMAX Trainer Gallery from Lost Origin in a PSA 10, and we have the Blues Tactics from Unified Minds in a PSA 10, the Gary card. We even have the Serena PSA 10 from Silver Tempest up there as well. Every single event, in my opinion, is absolutely stacked. Some brand new fresh grails. We got Blues Tactics, Mew's VMAX, the Mewtwo from Pokemon Go, and Alakazam. We got that Flareon from Generations and the exclusive rare Umbreon from Chinese Gem 2. We got that Shining Magikarp and the exclusive Pikachu from Chinese 151. The Hypno PSA 10 from Aquapolis and Bubble Mew in the thousands. We got the Umbreon EX back and a reverse hollow Hitmonlee from Legendary Collection in a PSA 10. Not every day you see a lot of these grails, guys. The time is now to jump in and get things rolling. The queue is open for anyone looking to hop in. The links are pinned both in the chat and the top of the description. The first link is going to be to the show itself. The second link is where you register. If you do register, make sure you use code NOMICS, NOMICS. You will get $10 free on that first order using that code. Blood and Teeth, welcome, dude. The weekend does start now. Jesse, what's going on? DJ's Poke Center's back at it. What's up, man? Here we go, baby. I am ready for action. Ready to pull the grails. Let's make it happen, guys. Friday night rips are underway. The Friday night rips! Taylor 2 Swift is out here. Collectors Nation. Appreciate the videos. Thank you, man. Appreciate you watching. I mean that. Daddy Snipes, we need the big breaks. You want the big one? Dude, every time I put the big ones up, nobody buys. And then I put the small ones up, you don't buy. I posted... Here's the thing. I'm calling Daddy Snipes out by name. I'm calling Cardman out by name. I literally posted in the Global Rips today, and I asked you guys if you have anything that you like, don't like about streams. I asked you your opinions. I got ghosted. You guys ghosted me, gave me no response. Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you say, you know, I like the big breaks on these packs, the small breaks here. Nothing, Daddy Snipes. What's that about, man? I thought we were cool. I thought we were friends. Trying to make your experience better, and you ghost me. Real VC, what up? Well, I'll make you a deal, Daddy Snipes. If nobody orders here in the next 10 minutes, I will literally end every single event, and I will put all big events up. Not kidding. So, if anyone wants to hop in on the small events, they are open. If not, that's fine. We'll end them. We'll put big ones up. I don't care. Whatever you guys like. Sometimes I start out with all big events, and nobody wants to jump in, so I put the small ones up. I'm just trying to get the people going. Real VC, what you scared of? What you scared of? Blake, what is going on, my man? Jonathan M, what's up, brother? All right, timers are running. So if anyone likes the small events, they're up and running. If the timers run to 0, the event will end. And we'll put up a big event with like the bigger grails with the more cards. I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like we change our mind every other stream on what we like. I'm just trying to keep up with you guys, man. I don't mind which events we do. Sayul wants to try a $250 pack. Let's do it. Sayul Radiant Charizard PSA 10 from the old Crown Zenith. $159 pull there. Nice try, Sayul. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great Friday night. Start the weekend out right, baby. Nothing, LOL, just chilling. You know me. I know you, dude. Jonathan M, good evening to the best Rip and Ship streamer. What's up, Jonathan? Taylor. Taylor wants to try a $500 rip. Let's see it, Taylor. Ooh, Blastoise Piplup full art from Cosmic Eclipse in a PSA 10. $492 hit, Taylor. So close on that one, bro. Solid hit, though. Don Draper, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. AP is a sick card, right? All right, we got a little action starting here. The Hitmonlee is godly. I agree, man. PSA 10 Hitmonlee reverse from Legendary Collection. You just don't see those every day. You just don't see those every day, man. JC is jumping in for a $30 pack. JC8, we got you Oricorio PSA 9, a $17 pull on that one. Taylor, $100 pack. Good luck. Surfing Pikachu VMAX PSA 10 from Celebrations, $95 hit. Nice pull, Taylor. JC, $30 pack. We got Lucario V-Star PSA 9. $25 pull. Core is in the house. $100 pack for Core. Rockets Zapdos PSA 10 from Celebrations. $80 hit. What's up, Core? Nice pull. All right, the $50 event has gone down. I will make sure to put up a large $50 event next. Core, $100 pack. Let's do this. Alakazam V Full Art from Vivid Voltage in a PSA 10. $70 hit there. All right. Daddy Snipes wants some big events. So $50 packs, man. Let's see what we got here. All right, 250s go down. Time to put up some big 250s. Wait. Taylor jumping in on a $500 pack, baby. Taylor too swift. Good luck. Oh, the Mewtwo PSA 10 illustration from the 151 UPC. Nice hit, Taylor. Coming through on the 500s. It's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. The new $50 packs are up. 155 cards total. Look at that. You got the chance to win the same Mewtwo Taylor just pulled out of the 500s, but you can pull it right out of the 50s. PSA 10 Mewtwo illustration from 151 UPC. We've got the PSA 10 Gold Lugia V-Star and the PSA 10 Shining Volcanion from Shining Legends in a PSA 10. All up for grabs in the $50 packs, starting out at a 99% expected value. It's a solid event, folks. The new $250 packs are up. We have the Rayquaza VMAX PSA 10 from Evolving Skies, a $2,500 value. We've got the Ho-Oh Legend card from Heart Gold Soul Silver in a PSA 9, $959 pull. And we have the Rainbow Charizard Reshiram from Unbroken Bonds in a PSA 10, an $809 pull. We even got things like the Dragon Frontiers Reverse Hollow for Alligator. And we have the Shining Ho-Oh from Shining Legends. There's the Hollow Mew from the original Wizards of the Coast Black Star promo set. Dark Explorers Umbreon. There's the Journey Across America Pikachu from 06. So many big hits in the new 250s. Daddy Snipes, where you at, dude? I put him up just like you asked. Where you at, bro? Sayul, $100 pack. Oh, the Zapdos PSA 9 from 151, $111 pull. Nice hit on that one, man. All right, guys, getting some new $30 packs up as we speak. Taylor, $100 rip. Taylor! Taylor ends the 100s, pulls the Flareon EX PSA 9 from 20th Anniversary Generations. Where'd he go? 20th Anniversary Generations. $590 hit. Nice hit, man. All right, so guys, we have the new $30 packs are up. We've got the Mewtwo V Alt Art from Pokemon Go in a PSA 10 as the Grail, a $345 value. We've got the first edition base set Machamp from the starter deck. And we also have the Dark Gyarados PSA 10 from Celebrations. The $50 packs, they do have the 151 Mewtwo promo in a PSA 10. We also have the Gold Lugia and the Shining Volcanion. the $100 packs. We have a first edition Fossil Raichu in a PSA 10, $1,000 hit. We also have the Reshiram Charizard GX Tag Team PSA 10 and the Dedenne GX promo in a PSA 10 as well. The $250 packs, we do have the Rayquaza VMAX PSA 10, a $2,500 pull. We've got the Ho-Oh Legend card and the Rainbow Rare Reshiram Charizard. I am getting new $500 packs up as we speak. I think we're going to keep the 500s and then 1,000s the way they were. I think that's the best way to go with those. All right, we should be good to go. We got the 500s and the 1,000s. We're keeping those at small events, 50 to 60 cards. We got the other ones with bigger events, with bigger grails. Should be all kinds of grails hitting the screen tonight. All right, what's going on in the old chat? Taylor, I did. I mean, they changed a bit, but they're close. So, the 1,000s, I capped the Umbreon, the Hitmonlee Reverse, PSA 10, and I threw up the Vaporeon from Delta Species in a PSA 10. And then the 500s, we have the Hypno from Aquapolis in a 10, the Bubble Mew, the Alt-Art Blaziken VMAX, the first edition Sabrina's Gengar, and the Obsidian Flames Charmander illustration. That's going to be a 63 card event. The 1,000s are going to be 69 cards. And then the 250s, 100s, 50s, and 30s are going to be the big events like some of you guys like. Should be the best of both worlds. Taylor, $250 rip, baby. Japanese Classic Collection Blastoise in a PSA 10, $139 pull. Sorry for the miss on that one, Taylor. Man, I thought that was a base set. Should put the Delta Species Dragonite for the 250s. Dude, come on, dude. Daddy Snipes. All you're doing is saying to do stuff. I do it. You don't jump in, bro. He just keeps barking orders. Hasn't jumped in for one thing yet. Tell you what, once you jump in, maybe we'll start talking. All right, he jumped in. All right, now we can talk. Now we can talk. All right, here we go. Daddy Snipes, 250 rip. Reshiram Charizard, PSA 10. How about that, dude? $310 hit. He says, happy? I'm saying that back to you. Are you happy? Are you happy with that pull? JC, $30 pack. Yanma, PSA 9, $20 pull. We Gucci. We're Gucci now. Jan says, good day from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome. So we already got one Grail tonight already. We've just started. We already got one Grail. That's how you know it's going to be a good day. Good day, mate. Good day. All right, where's my head-to-head gang at? Where's my head-to-head gang? $510 entry for the head-to-head matchup, 1 versus 1. We have the exclusive rare Captain Pikachu from Chinese Gem 1 in a PSA 10 versus the Mega Rayquaza PSA 10. We have a $348 head-to-head matchup. The exclusive rare Umbreon PSA 10 from Chinese Gem 2 versus the Milotic Trainer Gallery from Silver Tempest. And last but not least, a $264 head-to-head. The Gardevoir Sylveon Tag Team PSA 10 from Unbroken Bonds versus the Lucario V-Star PSA 10 from Crown Zenith. What do you guys think? Some solid head-to-head matchups there. Fresh. Keeping it fresh, guys. All fresh Grails tonight. But Daddy Snipes, I got you, man. I got Delta Species Dragonite in mind for the next roundup. But we're keeping this one for now. But don't worry, I got it. I got it on the head, on the brain. I will take care of you on the next one, bro. If you guys didn't know, the stream is going to, it started at 7 p.m. Central Time. We are going to be going till 7 a.m. Central Time. It's going to be a 12-hour straight live stream. And so, whenever you guys want to jump in, it can be now, it can be in 5 hours, it can be in 10 hours, it doesn't matter. We're here for 12 hours straight. We'll be here, don't worry. Senpai said, I can't believe the DNA is $300. I'm so glad I dumped it in July. For 800. Woo. Nice job, man. Kakashi's questioning his seriousness. Senpai's like, I'm serious, bro. I'm serious. Senpai, I'll beat that, dude. I bought it at 800, sold it at 300. Buy high, sell low, gang. Where we at? Where's my buy high, sell low gang? Know about the 12-hour stream? Oh, no, we're going to be here. No, we're going to be here 12 hours. 12 hours. I was like, you know, do we go early at like 7 to 11-ish? Should we go late? Should we go late night at like 11, start at like 11 p.m. and go to the middle of the night? And I'm just like, no, screw it. We're going 12 hours straight. That way we're going to figure out when people like to log on and order. We're going to be here all night. We're going to be here all night, so no matter when anyone's wanting to jump on and rip, we will be available. Whether it's now, 10 p.m., 1 a.m., 4 a.m. in the night, we're here. We're here. I've been drinking my espressos. I got a nap this afternoon. I'm ready. I'm wired. I am wired and ready. We're here all night. So who's jumping in? Okay, Zard Card Shop. I didn't say I wasn't going to leave the chair. I'm allowed, like, you know, food breaks and bathroom breaks. Chill. Raging Lotus, what's going on? The Make Love Not Warcraft South Park episode? Exactly like that. That's how I'm gonna be here soon. Raging Lotus, that crazy pack last night. Someone hit the top 2 chases back to back. I forget the set. Crown Zenith. Yeah, that was amazing. Ray and Crystal, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks, your video's a little laggy tonight and choppy. Yeah, it's depends on what you're watching on. If you click on the actual show on Galaxy, it'll bring you to the actual Galaxy website, and it shouldn't be as choppy on there. He's still working on the YouTube transfer, how it transfers to YouTube, but the main thing is there's no lag or no delay anymore from when you place an order to when your name shows up in the queue. And so that was the main thing we wanted to fix, because that was the main issue we were having that people were upset about. So the delay between order and queue is gone. We will fix the YouTube choppiness as time goes. But yeah, so that is probably why you're seeing that. Always a work in progress, baby. We will perfect this thing. Who's in the head-to-head? We have Taylor to Swift is in the $348 head-to-head matchup for the exclusive rare Umbreon in a PSA 10 versus the Milotic PSA 10 Trainer Gallery. Who's going to hop in against Taylor to Swift? $348 head-to-head. We're looking for another matchup. Yeah, we know that too, Kakashi's. AP. $100 pack. Japanese Voltorb PSA 10. $63 pull on the Voltorb. Nice try, man. Where we at, folks? Who's jumping in for the Friday night rips? We've got the Mewtwo V Alt Art available in the $30 packs. We got the Mewtwo Illustration 151 UPC promo in a PSA 10 available on the 50s. A first edition Fossil Raichu PSA 10 on the 100s. A Rayquaza VMAX PSA 10. As well as a Ho-Oh Legend card and the Reshiram Charizard Rainbow Tag Team from Unbroken Bonds, all available on the 250s. The $500 packs have a Aquapolis Hypno PSA 10 and a Bubble Mew PSA 10. The $1,000 packs have an Umbreon EX PSA 10 from Prismatic, a Hitmonlee from Legendary Collection in a PSA 10, and a Vaporeon from Delta Species in a PSA 10 as well. AP, $50 pack. Excadrill PSA 9 from Black Bolt, special illustration rare. $28 hit on that one, man. Matt is in the house. What's up, dude? How things cracking tonight, Matt? I have a question for you, Alex, but I'd rather just email you. All right, nostalgianomics@gmail.com. There's the email right there in the chat, Matt. I just posted it. Feel free to reach out. I'll get back to you after stream, my man. Kabuto King, loved your Market Talk live today, Alex. I think those are my favorite types of videos. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for tuning in, watching, brother. Appreciate that. Gut feeling is yes, but it will take longer because the amount available. Feels like everyone has a Charmander in the window promo. You think Ultra Modern promos, Sword and Shield's Prismatic SV will eventually reach the same price as XY promos are now? If Pokemon continues to grow, then yeah. Pokenika. What's up, Pokenika? Haven't seen you yet tonight, my man. I just sold my donkey for $8K that I had for 5 years, so I'm ready. What? Is donkey code for like a card? Or are we talking a physical live donkey? I'm so confused. That's some Pokenika activities for sure. I think he actually means a donkey, Daddy Snipe said. Is Pokenika like a farmer or something? I don't know the whole story here. You guys gotta clue me in. You guys gotta clue me in. Alex, that hat is AI. Pretty good at AI, aren't I? Tech Jedi. How's it going, man? Is it normal for the stream to be muted right as I join? It bugs out trying to unmute. Not sure if it's my phone, though. AP, I don't think so. It shouldn't be muted. Guys, there's a $348 head-to-head matchup. Taylor to Swift is in. Does anybody want to jump in against him to take home the Umbreon versus the Milotic? Maybe Pokenika and his donkey money. The donkey money, baby. All right, AP. Let's do this thing, brother. $100 pack. Ah, sorry, Taylor. No one jumped in on the head-to-head, man. You'll get refunded those funds, my dude. AP, $100 pack. Ferrothorn, PSA 10. $89 illustration rare from Paradox Rift. Not bad. Jervis says, new in the chat, what's going on? Well, these are digital rips on galaxygrails.io. First of all, welcome. And second of all, how it works is we have $30 packs, $50 packs, 100s, 250s, 500s, and 1000s, depending on how big you want to go. When you click on one of the events, you can scroll down and you can see every single card in the entire event, from the absolute floor hit all the way up to the grail, the top hit. When you purchase a pack, we will rip it. I'm gonna do one right now. If you watch, AP is jumping in for a $100 pack. It'll rip like this, and he got a Garchomp C PSA 10 from Celebrations, valued at $68 on that. So he now owns that card. You have three options. He can have it shipped to him from the PSA vault. You can keep it in your account in the PSA vault and leave it there for now. Or option number 3, you'll get a instant buyback offer from Galaxy Grails, where you can sell it back immediately, and you can always take those funds, or you can jump back in and try again, whatever you want to do. So if you do want to possibly jump in and try, Jervis, there's the second link pinned in the chat, and also the second link in the description. You can register there, use code NOMICS, NOMICS, and you will get $10 free on your first order if you do want to try it out. But, yeah, man, that's pretty much the long and short of it. That is pretty much how it works. Alex, what's your favorite Game Boy Advance Pokemon game? Gotta be Ruby, surely. It's hard. The only games I've ever played are on Game Boy Advance were Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green. So, I'm gonna say Sapphire. Just because you said Ruby. I mean, Fire Red, Leaf Green were cool, but I don't know. I still like the originals, even though all the niceties and all the you know, kind of remastered stuff. Yeah, I'll take Sapphire. AP, $100 pack. Flygon Rainbow Rare PSA 10, $75 hit on that one, my man. Nice try, AP. I watch your videos, what we doing here. Digital ripping. If you want an explanation, I literally just explained it all like a minute ago. Like, maybe rewind the stream 2 minutes. You'll hear me explain it all. I'm not gonna explain it all again, so maybe just watch and check it out. Taylor, $250 pack. Cerulege PSA 10, $207 pull, Taylor. Nice try on that one, man. Nice Cerulege hit. Yeah, basically, instead of ripping packs, you're ripping for slabs. And when you pull your slab, you own it. You can have it shipped to you. You can accept an instant buyback offer if you want to sell it back. You can leave it in your vault. Whatever you want to do with it. Alex, pitch being able to buy a card from other rippers. Wow, would I ever do that? Taylor, $250 pack. Ooh, Ferozma Buzzwall Tag Team PSA 10, $300 pull. Nice hit, Taylor. AP, $100 pack. Mega Gengar PSA 10, $56 hit. AP, $50 pack. Ooh, Executor PSA 9, only $28 hit, but Rainbow Rare Executor, it's a sick card. Nice try, AP. Alex, when was the last successful sellout break? I'm open to doing one, but will people have even joined? Yeah, it's rough, man. People just now aren't liking the sellout breaks or the head-to-heads right now. Sam is doing a $30 pack. Buffalont PSA 9, $24 pull. Taylor, $100 pack. Kingdra PSA 10, $60 pull. Taylor, better luck on the $250 pack. Rayquaza V PSA 10 from Evolving Skies, $220 hit, Taylor. Nice try, man. Very close. Being able to buy a card from others? Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, man. AP, $100 pack. Mareep, PSA 8, $88 pull. Taylor, $250 rip. Terapagos, PSA 10 from Stellar Crown, $261 hit. Nice pull, dude. Sam, $30 pack. Wobbuffet, PSA 9 from Destined Rivals ETV, $23 pull. Drew is in the house. What is up, man? Happy Friday. I'll try to make a sellout break, man. See if we can get it one rolling. AP, $100 rip. Doduo, PSA 10 from base set 1999-2000 print. $80 pull on the Doduo. Not too bad, AP. Easy likes Wobbuffet. I like it, man. Core, $100 pack. Zekrom PSA 10, $115 pull. Nice hit, Core. Congrats on your Zekrom. Druids, $30 pack. Wailord PSA 9, $24 pull. All right, guys, we have a $72 sellout break. There are 5 spots available. We have an Arbok PSA 9. There's a Meowth PSA 9. A Rowlet PSA 10 First Partner Series 1 promo. Also, a Poplio PSA 10 Series 1 First Partner Collection promo. And the Grail hit is going to be a Raikou V PSA 10 from Crown Zenith. 5 spots available, 1 in 5 chance to get the Grail. Got a couple PSA 10 First Partner promos in there. Pretty solid sellout break for anyone interested. AP, $50 pack. Palkia V PSA 10 full art, $64 hit AP. Nice job. Joe Biden's daycare, you're never too late, man. Welcome. Alex, your market analysis on Patreon today was excellent. Love how you use data and keep emotion out of it. I appreciate it, man. Glad it helped. Glad to hear it was useful to you, man. Appreciate you. EZ, we're doing good, man. How you doing? How are you doing, my friend? I'm just over here trying to give out some grails. That is the goal tonight, is to make all of these grails disappear into your pockets. And if I can do that, I've had a successful night. What about you, EZ? You guys see these packs yet, man? The 1000s? We got the Umbreon EX PSA 10. $5,900 hit. We've got a first edition Hitmonlee from Legendary Collection in a PSA 10. A $5,350 pull. We got the Vaporeon from Delta Species in a PSA 10. A $3,627 pull. We got the 151 exclusive Pikachu in Chinese in a PSA 10. The Fates Collide Mew in a PSA 10. First edition Jungle Pikachu PSA 10. Hits are endless. The $500 packs. Oh, by the way, there's only 69 cards in that event. The $500 packs, only 63 cards in the event. We have an Aquapolis Hypno Hollow PSA 10. $3,051 pull. And a Bubble Mew PSA 10, a $3,000 hit in that event. The $250 packs, we have the PSA 10 Rayquaza VMAX from Evolving Skies, $2,500 pull. The Ho-Oh Legend card from Heart Gold Soul Silver, $959 hit. And the Rainbow Rare Charizard, Reshiram Charizard Tag Team from Unbroken Bonds in a PSA 10, an $809 pull. As well as things like the Dragon Frontiers for Alligator, Shining Ho-Oh from Shining Legends, the Hollow Mew from the Pokemon League promo back in WotC era. The $100 packs have the first edition Fossil Raichu in a PSA 10 as the Grail. We also have the Reshiram Charizard Tag Team and the Dedenne GX promo. The $50 packs feature the 151 Mewtwo promo from the UPC in a 10. The $30 packs feature the Mewtwo V Alt Art from Pokemon Go in a 10. We have a sellout break with 5 spots available with the Raikou V as a PSA 10 as the Grail. What you guys thinking, man? These things are stacked. AP $250 rip. Minchino PSA 10 from Temporal Forces. $160 pull on that one, man. Nice try, AP. How are you doing? Easy said, not bad. I'd hop in, but I fell for a scam. LMAO, gonna have to wait a bit. What happened, dude? No. AP, what happened, man? Sorry to hear. Joe Biden's daycare agreed. It's some dude spoofed my bank's phone number and impersonated them, and I fell for it, sadly. I'm sorry, man. That's brutal. I am so sorry to hear that, brother. I hope it gets worked out. If these people just used all of their energy to like do something legitimate, they'd probably be just as successful. AP $100 pack. We got the Gardevoir PSA 10 from Celebrations. $75 pull on that one, man. Nice try. Nobody hopped in on the sellout break, so who was that? Kakashi's. Doesn't look like we had much luck on the sellout break, man. But you didn't even jump in, Kakashi's. We didn't even have you in there. Do I sell Sword and Shield booster boxes? I do not sell any Sword and Shield booster boxes right now. AP $100 pack. Japanese Xerneas, PSA 10, $57 pull. Yeah, easy. It's really screwed up for anyone, man. Even being a broke college student, it's screwed up for anyone, man. I'm sorry. That's a common scam, Joe Biden? So now people are calling you impersonating a bank now? AP $100 pack. Samurott V Galarian Gallery in a PSA 10. $99 pull. We take it. We take it. That's sad to hear, brother. Sayul, $100 pack. Arceus V-Star PSA 10, $104 hit on the gold Arceus. Not bad, not bad. All right, Drew is $30 rip. Screamtail PSA 9, $22 illustration. AP, $50 pack. We got the Omanite PSA 10, $39 pull from the Japanese 151. AP, better luck on the $30 pack. Kyogre Hollow from Celebrations in a PSA 9, $26 pull. AP, $50 pack. Dragapult PSA 10, $53 hit. We take it. Dragapult Ultra Rare. AP, $50 pack. Brute Bonnet, PSA 9, $49 pull. Nice try, AP. AP, $30 pack. Rowlet, PSA 9, $21 pull on the Rowlet. Nice try, AP. Who's jumping in with AP? He needs some help, folks. He needs some help. Where's Pokenika? Pokenika said he had some big donkey money tonight. I can't say it without laughing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. AP, $30 rip. Dawn, PSA 9, a $33 pull on the Dawn. Not bad, not bad. Joe Biden's daycare, you're good, man. Appreciate you being here hanging out and chatting. I'm glad you and Ezra are in here chatting because usually I'm here all alone, just chilling. So appreciate you guys being in here chatting, keeping things alive, bro. AP $100 pack. Cynthia's Spirit Tomb PSA 10 $80 pull. AP $30 pack. Lily's Determination PSA 9 $20 pull on that one. Nice try, AP. Druids. Victini PSA 9 $31 hit on the Victini. AP $50 pack. Palisand PSA 10 $43 pull on the Palisand. Joe Biden, I don't buy the PCTBs because I just don't spend the time to sit in the queue on the Pokemon Center. So I usually stick to booster boxes or booster bundles, or yeah, I will buy ETBs also. AP $50 pack. Drifloon PSA 9 $35 pull on the Drifloon. Ezra is in. $100 rip. Tornadoes V alt art from Chilling Rain in a PSA 10. $100 hit. Great alt art, Ezra. Nice pull. Daddy Snipes is back. $250 rip. Here we go. Deoxys V-Star PSA 10. $215 hit. Great pull, though, from the Crown Zenith, man. Nice hit. JC. $30 pack. Acerola's Mischief PSA 9. $18 pull. AP. $100 rip. Ensdar Manatan, Prize Series 7 promo in a 10. $147 pull. Nice job, dude. AP, great hit. Ezra, $100 pack. Blastoise Classic Collection, PSA 10. $120 hit. Nice pull. Daddy Snipes, $250 pack. Suicune V, PSA 10, $213 hit. Dude, Daddy Snipes, we're completing the Crown Zenith set before your eyes. Pretty soon, you're going to have a full PSA 10 Galarian Gallery, man. Ezra, $100 pack. Japanese Slowpoke, PSA 10, $66 pull. Sayul's jumping in for a $250 rip. Charizard VMAX, PSA 10, $139 pull. Sorry, Sayul. Daddy Snipes, $250 pack. Ooh, Mewtwo from the Classic Collection in a PSA 10. $141 pull there, man. LGS buying at 80%? I mean, that's awesome for you. I'm worried for an LGS that's paying that high, so congrats to you, dude. That's scary to me. That's awesome for you, brother. Congrats, Human Action. Taylor, $250 pack. First edition Ditto Hollow, PSA 8, $205 pull. JC, $30 pack. Pikachu, PSA 9 from Paldea Evolved. $38 hit on the Pikachu, JC. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, 50 to 65 is normal. That's average for singles. 80% is wild, dude. I hope that LGS is still around in another 3 years. Rip it. Rip it. $30 pack. Hydreigon, PSA 9, $17 pull on the Hydreigon. I say you take that 80% and run, Human Action. Run and say no trade backs. Daddy Snipes, $100 pack. Kyogre Amazing Rare PSA 10, $80 pull on the Kyogre. Sayul, $100 pack. Japanese Smeargle, PSA 10, $56 pull on the Smeargle. Nice try there. All right, Nor, $100 pack. The Magikarp from the Classic Collection in a PSA 10, $89 pull. Ezra, $100 pack. Bulbasaur, PSA 10, $125 hit. Nice pull on the Bulbasaur. Nor, we got $50 pack. Japanese Claydol, PSA 10, $37 hit on the Claydol. Nor, $50 pack. Japanese Pokekid, PSA 10, $32 pull. Ezra, hey man, that is always the option you got. You can keep any of them, bro. You see one you like, you keep it. What's everybody's thoughts on this Naruto promo we got in this month's PSA magazine? What do you do with it? Is it a hold? Is it a grade? Is it a grade and flip? Is it a just flip? What's the play here? Anybody know what I'm talking about? PSA monthly magazine, when you're in the PSA like membership, they sent a Naruto promo this month. I'm thinking the play is to grade it and put it away and hope Naruto becomes a big thing and people are like, oh, that's the original Naruto promo from PSA, pre-first edition. Can't believe you have one of those. Daddy Snipes, $100 pack. Pikachu, PSA 10, the Indonesian Journey, $105 hit, not bad. Nor, $30 pack. Pinsir GX, PSA 10, $37 pull. Yeah, Joe, so I've always known what Naruto is. I never watched it. Like, I was never into Naruto, so I have no idea anything about it. But it is another big anime IP. And anime IPs have been doing really good in TCGs lately in this last few years, so you never know what could happen. A lot of people seem pretty hyped for it, so. Yeah, I don't really do other TCGs either, Ezra. I'm just thinking, hey, they sent me this thing for free. Maybe I'll just grade it and hang on to it. Might as well, right? You never know. I mean, the crazy things that happen with these new TCGs now. It's mind-blowing. JC, $30 pack. Mega Gardevoir PSA 9, $25 hit. Sayul, $50 pack. Turtwig PSA 10, $58 hit there. Very nice. Sayul, $100 pack. Piplup PSA 10, $105 hit on the Piplup. Taylor, $100 rip. Pikachu VMAX PSA 10 from Vivid Voltage, $87 pull, Taylor. Nice try, my man. Proud Girl Dad, yellow border full arts? Are you talking about like trainer galleries? Or are you talking about like actual, just like regular full arts? I'm not super bullish on full arts. I think people just like more of that illustration type artwork, like trainer galleries, alt arts, illustration rares, special illustration rares. I'm not super bullish on like the stationary big, like full art or anything. Oh, the trainer galleries, yeah. I think trainer galleries will continue to do well. I think the art holds up. I don't think it's gonna get outdated. I think it's a really good art. A lot of those trainer galleries are a very popular Pokemon. So yeah, I like the trainer galleries. Not so much the full arts though. Sly G, $30 pack. We got the McDonald Ralts PSA 10, $30 hit. Nice hit, Sly G. AP. Ooh, first edition Machamp PSA 8 on the $30 pack. $98 pull, second biggest hit in the event. Nice job, AP. Sly G, you're next. $30 pack. Executor PSA 9, $20 pull. Thank you. What do you think about Master Ball variants? I noticed prismatic Master Balls are very hard to grade, and 151 Japanese Master Balls have done well. Just curious out of your take. Yeah, I just wouldn't go too deep with it. You know, I'd probably keep it with like the Evolution Master Balls and maybe a couple other the high-end, like popular Pokemon. I wouldn't get too deep in the weeds and like go really deep and get a bunch of Pokemon no one really cares about just because they're Master Balls and hard to grade or whatever. But yeah, I think like the good ones will do well. There's just only so many cards people can care about. And when you start getting too deep in the set, it's just a lot harder. But yeah, I think the top ones will do well. Popular Pokemon, the Evolutions for sure. Yeah, I like those. So guys, the $30 packs. The expected value's up to 99.2%. The Mewtwo V Alt Art from Pokemon Go in a PSA 10 valued at $345 is still available. The $50 packs. 144 cards left. We're at 100% expected value. 100.1 actually. The 151 Mewtwo illustration from the 151 UPC is still available in a 10, $560 pull. The $100 packs. They're up to 102% expected value now. The first edition Raichu from Fossil is up for grabs. $1,000 hit. The $250 packs. They're up to over 100% expected value. The Rayquaza VMAX PSA 10, a $2,500 Grail, is still available, as is the Ho-Oh Legend card, valued at $959. And the Reshiram Charizard Tag Team Rainbow from Unbroken Bonds in a 10, valued at $809, are all three available. The $500 packs have 63 cards left, 99% expected value. We've got the Hollow Hypno from Aquapolis in a PSA 10, and the Bubble Mew PSA 10 from Paldean Fates, valued at $3,000. Both up for grab. And last but not least, we have the $1,000 packs. The $5,900 Umbreon EX in a PSA 10, the Sunbreon, is available. The Reverse Hollow Hypno from Legendary Collection in a PSA 10 is available, $5,350 hit. And of course, we have the Vaporeon Delta Species Reverse Hollow in a PSA 10, $3,627 Grail. A lot of big hits. AP, $100 pack. Let's do this, my friend. Esper PSA 10 from Perfect Order, $57 pull. Nice try, AP. AP, $50 pack. Japanese Palafin, PSA 10, $41 pull. Nice try, AP. T. John, $50 pack. Chien Pao, PSA 9 from Paldea Evolve, $35 pull. Nice card. AP, $30 pack. Japanese Doug Trio, PSA 10, $43 hit. And T. John, $50 pack. Reshiram, PSA 9, $35 pull on the Reshiram. Druids, $30 pack. Buffalont, PSA 9, $43 hit. Very nice hit. T. John, $50 pack. Metapod, PSA 9, $28 pull on the Metapod. AP, $100 rip. Moltres Zapdos Articuno Full Art PSA 10, $163 hit. Nice pull. T. John, $30 pack. Herdier PSA 9 from the old White Flare, $22 illustration. Not a bad hit, T. John. Daddy Snipes is going to try out a $100 pack. Pikachu, Surfing Pikachu VMAX PSA 10, $81 pull. Nice try, Daddy Snipes. Rip It to Collect, $50 pull. Or pack. We got Japanese Full Art Alakazam in a 10, $45 hit. Not a bad hit, Rip It. Hope you enjoy your Alakazam. Huzzah! Rip It to Collect, $50 pack. Electros PSA 9, $30 pull. How's everybody doing in the chat? Anyone got anything to talk about on this Friday night? We got two chats. Two chats. Nothing going on. What is up, folks? Are we alive? I know people are ordering, so I know we're alive. Rip It to Collect, $50 pack. Dragapult, PSA 10, $67 hit. Nice job. You ever watch Jackie Chan movies? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I've seen Jackie Chan movies. Rumble in the Bronx is a classic. I don't know if I've seen that one. Alex, what events do you go to, if any? I really don't go to any, man. It's very rare to catch me out. Very rare. Maybe more in the future, but these days, I rarely ever go out. Too much to do, man. There's too much to do. Add it to the queue. All right, will do, man. Will do. Front row card show. I've never been to a front row card show, no. Druids, $30 pack. Mesprit, PSA 9, $20 pool. Can you explain the mentality of a collector investor hype train slipper? One of my biggest complaints about PokeTubers. Ezra, $50 pack. Pikachu, PSA 9, $30 pool. Nor, $30 pack. Ho-Oh Full Art, PSA 9, $24 pool. The difference. A collector just wants, well, there's like subcategories. Some collectors just want to like collect everything. They don't care about value. Other collectors actually do care about value, and they care about rarity, and they care about scarcity, and like there's very serious collectors that do care about that stuff. Investors typically care about just the value and what they can, what's going to appreciate the fastest, and they don't have any kind of like prejudice against any particular thing. If they see a way to make money with it, they're gonna take it. And then the hype train people, they're just trying to jump on any kind of momentum trade they can find. Any kind of momentum behind something, they're trying to get in and get out and make a little money. That'd probably be the best way to describe those three. Daddy Snipes, $250 pack. Mewtwo V, PSA 10, $345 alt art. Nice pull, Daddy Snipes. Pink is blue, $100 rip. Lucario V-Star, PSA 10, $133 hit. Another good one. AP, $30 pack. Rayquaza, PSA 9, $23 pull. What performs better over 3 years, 151 or Prismatic? Probably Prismatic, just because it hasn't went through its out-of-print life cycle and had its initial like pump. And 151's already high, so percentage-wise, probably Prismatic, but I don't think Prismatic is ever going to be worth as much as 151. I really don't. I just think 151 is so iconic. I think Prismatic will likely compete with like Paldean Fates and Crown Zenith more. We'll see though. Maybe I'm wrong and it does better than I think, and I'm happy. I try to be realistic. Yeah, Tyler, I think that'd be the best way I could describe it. I'd say the biggest misconception, like an investor and like a hype train guy, those are pretty easy to identify and to describe. But the collector thing, man, there's so many different type of collectors out there. You know, some people like hate anything that has to do with value. They think everything should be valueless and you should be able to like collect everything and own everything and catch them all. You know, and they hate the fact that things that have dollar signs attached to them. But you have other collectors that enjoy the chase, and they enjoy like finding something that they own that a lot of other people don't own, and it feels special to them. That's why like the one of one in sports cards and things is so sought after, because people want to own something that only they have, you know. And that's another kind of collector, right? So you know, the collector, it's hard because there can be like an entire like gradient of collectors, and they could all have different things they collect and different reasons behind it and different beliefs, and you know, there's a million different people that you could talk to that all believe different things when it comes to collecting. So that's the hard one to try, kind of identify. You know, I consider myself a collector, but I'm also not value blind. Like, you know how they say color blind? I'm not value blind, right? I can't look at a card and be like, oh yeah, I don't see value, right? I don't see color. I don't see value. It's like, no. Like, I think you get to be almost stupid to not look at something and see how valuable it is. Like, you know, some people will swear to your face, like, this card that's worth 10 grand and this other card that's worth $5. Like, I like them both the same. They're pretty. It's like, okay. Maybe some people out there are like that. A lot of people, I think they're just playing a character. JC, $30 pack. We got Japanese Rockets Giovanni, PSA 9, $38 pull. Nice hit, JC. Welcome. Like, put it this way, a perfect example for on the collector thing I just thought of. So I used to own the Mewtwo, the Shining Legends Mewtwo GX in a PSA 10. And I literally bought that card back in like 2022 because I just liked it. I liked it. It was cheap. I could afford it. I love Mewtwo's my favorite Pokemon. I wanted it in my collection. And then it kept getting more expensive and more expensive and more expensive. And I held it for a long time, and then it got to be just so crazy expensive, and I'm just like, yeah, I think it might be time to sell type thing. And so, like, I think there's a price where most people would agree with that, but some people, maybe not. You know, it's what I always like to do is, like, when someone says, you know, I'll never sell my collection, I'll die with it. It's like, okay, hypothetically, $1 billion, right? Oh, man, I'd take $1 billion. No one will ever offer me that. Okay, fine. Let's work our way back. 100 million. Okay. 10 million? No. Okay, somewhere in the middle, 10 and 100 million. Okay. 50 million. And you just kind of play that game because, like, most everybody has a number. They have a number they legitimately would sell at. They just don't like to think about it. Thoughts on Tag? I'm not a fan of Tag. I have information about Tag that I don't want to say anything publicly because I don't want to end up in any kind of lawsuits or defamation cases or anything like that. But I have very strong doubts about claims. And that's as much as I'm going to say. And that's just my opinion. Ezra, $100 pack. Japanese Mew VMAX PSA 10, $99 pull. Not bad, not bad. We take that. My roadblock with investing is on the product is going to run to 1K. Who's going to buy it at that price? Collector, investor, hypester, or does it matter? Tyler, best thing I can say is every single product in the market right now, people said that same thing. They said it in Sword and Shield. They said it in Sun and Moon. They said it in XY. The reason I know that, I was there. I got in the hobby in 2015. People said that every step of the way, and guess what? Every one of those products still sells every single day. It's a mind our human brains play on us, a trick our human brains play on us, that you just cannot get in the mind of the billions of individuals on this planet and what they value and their financial situation and what they spend their money on. And when you start doing that and trying to like guess what, that's usually where you go down the wrong track. That's the best way I can say. Daddy Snipes $250 pack. Reshiram Charizard PSA 10, $320 pull. Another one, Daddy Snipes. You're having a good night, man. You're having a good night. You've been really, really hitting the big ones. Yep, no problem, Tyler. As a kid back in the day, I feel like more people just cared more about art and Pokemon like me and my friends did. Now it's different. Even my 10-year-old son knows the value of the cards. So you guys didn't ever look up values. Like, even back in the day when I was like, I don't know, 7 years old or something. Like, I even had Beckett. So they used to have Beckett magazines. The same company, Beckett. And they would have all the prices. They put out once a month, I think. And they would have all the prices of all the sports cards, of all the different sets. And I remember even having Beckett's when I was a kid. So, like, even as kids, like, maybe it's just your friends, but, like, I remember me and my group of friends even had, like, Beckett's, and we always kept track of, like, the price of our sports cards we'd pull with our parents and stuff. So, like, I think it's just more accessible now because of social media and phones and stuff and the internet. But I think kids still cared about value. Maybe it's more pronounced now because of social media. But yeah, I still have like a stack of the old Beckett's that we had from back in like 1997, 98, 99. AP $30 pack. Kangaskhan PSA 9. $17 pull on the Kangaskhan blister promo. Guys, we are only 2 hours in to our 12-hour live stream. We're going live until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you want to jump in for some rips, now is the time. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? My thoughts on Lorcana, I could just care less. I just don't care. It'd be like asking a strictly stock market investor what he thinks about Pokemon. Or asking a real estate investor what he thinks about investing in gold. Like, that's as far away from my mind all these other TCGs are to me. I just don't care. Is that a first going to 7 a.m.? Yep. First time. Sayul $100 pack. Pikachu VMAX PSA 10, $88 pull. Thanks again for the input, you, Rudy. And is all I listen to because everyone else makes me throw my phone. Glad you listened to me and Rudy. If Pokemon didn't exist, but you still wanted to invest somewhere in collectibles, where do you think you'd put your money, assuming everything else in the world is the same minus Pokemon? I'd probably go to something like sports cards, I guess. Maybe Magic the Gathering. I've only been around for like 10, 11 years in this stuff. And then when I talk to other people who've been around even longer, I know it feels like all of this stuff is so strong and it's going to last forever. So many of these TCGs you guys think are just like the next big thing are going to be gone. Like literally dead TCGs in 5 to 10 years. And it continues to happen. You know, people thought Digimon was going to be this amazing TCG. Fell off. Multiple Dragon Ball Zs have fell off. Multiple Star Wars TCGs have fallen off. There's a lot of hype-driven mania right now with a lot of these new TCGs, and I just wouldn't want to touch any of them. Maybe one or two will make it. A lot of them just won't. It's just the fact. And so, like, Magic. I guess I would say Magic, because Magic is tried and true, and it's been around forever, and it's going to stick around. But I wouldn't mess with any of the new stuff. If you get lucky and you're in the stuff that stays around, awesome. But so many have failed, even the strongest IPs in the world. Guys, Star Wars, Dragon Ball Z, these are not slouches. These are like some of the very strong IPs on the all-time IP like list. And even they have struggled to make successful card games for more than a matter of years. And it's hard to tell people that in the market because you immediately get criticized. And that's why I just keep my mouth shut these days, because it's not worth it. You just have to let time do its thing. Well, Ezra, you're probably talking about the new Star Wars. But there was many Star Wars games. Wizards of the Coast made Star Wars games back in the 90s that failed. Like, there's been multiple Star Wars games that have failed over the years. Multiple Dragon Ball cards, different card games that have failed over the years. Like, there's been so many good, like, card games made off intellectual property, made off mangas, made off, you know, just animes, and it's not this foolproof method. It's just working right now because the TCG space is so hot. But eventually it will get oversaturated and only a strong will survive. I love Star Wars too. I wish Star Wars would have made it from the very beginning in the 90s or whatever and just never quit. I'd love to be heavy in Star Wars. It's just can't trust it. Just can't trust it. I think Pokemon IP is so strong because it's so universal. It's so family friendly. It's so like it's for all ages. I think in the 90s we grew up in a very different time in life. Nowadays everything is so fractured, right? There's too much. Kids grow up with like way too much to do. Everyone's doing something different. Whereas in the 90s, 2000s, everyone did the same thing. Everybody got up and watched Saturday morning cartoons on the same channel. Everybody watched Cartoon Network, right? We didn't have YouTube and all these different platforms, all these apps, all these streaming services. We didn't have YouTube. We didn't have Twitch and Kick. We didn't have any of that. We had regular television. And everyone watched the same things. So we all got blasted the same commercials, the same ads, the same toys, the same video games, the same stuff. And so, you know, it's the same as when you talk to like a 90s kid and say, hey, 007 James Bond for N64. Hey, Mario Kart. Everyone's like, oh yeah, yeah. It's the same thing with Pokemon. It's like things were able to really establish themselves in the 90s, whereas now it's so hard to establish something and make that good long-lasting nostalgia that lasts for years and years. Because even like Lorcana, that's nostalgia from the 90s. Like they're They're trying to build off nostalgia that was already built. And so I think it's just too hard to build nostalgia now because everything's just too fractured. You know, everyone's not doing the same thing like we used to. So that's my explanation for it. There's just too much that divides your attention now, right? A kid can watch TikTok, they can watch YouTube, they can watch Twitch or Kick and watch streamers, right? They can watch all different streaming services, right? Netflix or Paramount, and HBO Max, and whatever else. You know, they can watch animes. They have way too many options. There's too many options. Where like us, we had Kids WB, we had Cartoon Network, we had Nickelodeon, Disney Channel. Like that's it. MTV. Like everybody knew the same stuff. Like you went to high school or middle school, or wherever, everyone got the same jokes. Everyone watched the same movies and the same shows, and everyone understood all the different lines you were saying. Like everyone basically did the same stuff, and everyone was like kind of like similar. And now it's just like, dude, everyone is so different and has so many different interests. You know, it's like if you were like a goth or emo person, like kid, like you all the same music, right? Or you're like, you know, into just like the regular alt rock or like, you know, pop like rap stuff. It was everyone knew all the same music. Now there's like so many different music choices out there, and everyone's like listening to different stuff. It's just, I can't explain it. It's just like everyone was much more connected and similar, and now it's just everyone's different and individual, and that's very hard for a brand to build a community and build nostalgia driven emotions when not everyone has the same feeling or like connection to that nostalgia because they didn't experience it the same. Where I think all of us experienced Pokemon relatively the same back in the day, right? Video games were some of the highest selling games ever, right? The show was watched by all of us. The cards were traded everywhere. So we all had the same nostalgia. Rip it. $50 pack. Riolu PSA 9. $40 pull. Nice try, Rip it. But yeah, man, anyone is in the like, I would say like what? Maybe like late 20s, 30s, even up to 40. I think we all experienced a very similar world. And we all have a very similar experience with Pokemon. Like, no matter what walks of life anyone came from, right? Whether you were like rich, poor, middle class, whether you like, whatever direction you went in life, right? I just feel like so many people had the same experience. And you can't recreate that, man. You just can't recreate Pokemon. Can't do it. And that's why we all love this stuff. That Ninja 4000. First time here on the Galaxy Grails. Best of luck on your $30 pack. Mega Gardevoir PSA 9. $17 hit on the Gardevoir. Rip it. $50 pack. Mega Kangaskhan PSA 10. $29 pull. Ezra. $100 pack. Shaman PSA 10 from Destined Rivals. $114 pull on the Shaman. Nice hit. No one cared about Gengar back in the day. Now there's a Gengar tax. I mean, people didn't care as much, but the Gengar from Fossil was still one of the top cards, I remember. So I think people cared, but yeah, nowhere near as much as like the Gengar fandom now, for sure. But I think it was definitely one of like the higher tier hits always. Because, you know, it was the Hollow and Fossil. It was the Sabrina's Gengar in the gym sets. So, you know, it was already being like produced as a top hit. Noah, $100 pack. Mimikyu VMAX PSA 10, $92 pull. Nice hit on the Mimikyu. How you been, Noah? How things been, brother? Hope all is well. How old am I? I am 36. 36, my man. Rip It, $30 pack. Walking Wake, PSA 9, $19 hit. Ezra, $100 pack. Palafin, PSA 10, $91 pull on the Palafin. Nice try there. Doing well, man. Been busy with wedding planning. Uh-oh. Yours? Getting married, Noah? Poor girl, Dad. That is the plan, right? That is the hope. The kids need to carry the torch continuously forward for us. Ezra, $100 pack. Here we go. Mega Gardevoir, PSA 10, $63 pull, Ezra. No way, Noah. That's crazy. Congratulations. Congratulations on the marriage. Or the soon-to-be marriage. Gotta lose to win, I guess. Ah, Ezra. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're up to 102.6% EV on the 100s. It's getting closer. Noah, $100 pack. Iron Thorns, PSA 10 from the Temporal Forces ETB. $110 hit. Solid hit, Noah. Ninja, $30 pack. Mareep, PSA 9, $23 pull. Rip It, we got you Fuecoco, PSA 10, $69 hit. Noah. We got Magneton, PSA 10, $63 pull. Daddy Snipes. Kingler, PSA at 10, $75 hit. Sayul. Lugia V-Star, PSA 10, $165 hit. Nice job, Sayul. Congrats on the Lugia. That Ninja, $30 pack. Varoom, PSA 9, $20 illustration from Obsidian Flames, man. Nice try. Am I born in 91? 90. I'm a 90 birth year. Rip It, $50 pack. Rocket Zapdos, PSA 10, $80 pull on the Zapdos. Nice hit. Daddy Snipes, $100 pack. Japanese Mew PSA 10, $81 pull. Ezra. Mega Electros PSA 10, $60 hit. The Real VC. Mimikyu PSA 10, $143 pull. And Noah. Joltik PSA 10, $74 hit. Ninja, $30 pack. Amorous PSA 9, $20 pull. Pink is Blue, $100 pack. Executor PSA 10, $65 hit. Daddy Snipes. Metacham PSA 10, $85 pull. Noah. Leafeon PSA 10, $71 pull. Ezra. Raikou Amazing Rare PSA 10, $90 hit. Real VC. Lugia V PSA 10, $200 pull. Nice hit, Real VC. It's almost 10:30 and 0 grails. What's going on, Alex? We need a shuffle. Well, we haven't really been doing much most of the night. We're just now picking up. So that's part of the reason. People haven't been ripping, man. Everybody, the late night crew. I think we need to start. I'm gonna start starting the streams at like 9 p.m. I think the late night crew is just showing up even later. Taylor, $100 pack. We got Mewtwo PSA 10, $78 pull. Core, $100 pack. Urshifu VMAX PSA 10, $65 pull. Ragtag Lotus, first time here on Galaxy Grails. Welcome. Good luck on your $100 pack. Garchomp Shiny PSA 10, $89 pull. Daddy Snipes, $100 pack. Executor PSA 10, $115 hit. Very nice. Pink is Blue, $50 rip. Tapu Lele GX PSA 10, $43 pull. Noah, $100 pack. Dark Gyarados PSA 10, $96 hit. Core. Tortuga PSA 10, $56 pull. Ninja. That Ninja, $50 pack. We got Piplup PSA 10, $65 hit. PSA 10 first partner series 1 Piplup. Nice job. That Ninja. Great pull, man. I think that's a good card to keep. AP, $100 pack. Mega Emboar PSA 10, $125 hit. Nice pull, AP. Pink is Blue, $50 pack. We got Sawzabuk PSA 10, $43 pull. Pokenika's in the house. The Dine GX PSA 10, $300 hit. Nice pull, Pokenika. Pokenika, $50 pack. Lily's Clefairy PSA 9, $30 hit. Haven't seen P-Mancia or Grail Snail tonight, Matt. Neither one of those two have been at the stream tonight. Pokenika, $50 pack. Eternatus VMAX PSA 10, $35 pull. Pokenika, $100 pack. We got Japanese Gengar VMAX PSA 10, $87 hit. Noah, $50 pack. Lugia V-Star PSA 10, $165 hit. Big hit, Noah. Nice job. Pokenika, $50 pack. Drudagon PSA 9, $30 hit. Pokenika, $100 pack. We got the Master Ball Persian PSA 10, $71 pull. Noah, $100 pack. Venusaur PSA 10 from Celebrations, $125 hit. Nice pull, Noah. Pika's Blue, $50 pack. Pikachu PSA 9, $65 hit. Very nice. Pokenika, $100 pack. Japanese Infernape PSA 10, $60 pull. Glad you like it, Matt. Pokenika, $50 pack. Japanese Aceligor PSA 10, $45 pull. And Pokenika, $100 pack. Mimikyu PSA 10, $145 hit. Very nice, Pokenika. Very nice on the Mimikyu. Ezra, $100 pack. Reshiram Charizard PSA 10, $310 pull, Ezra. Very nice hit. Congrats. Pokenika, $50 pack. Cobalion PSA 9, $30 pull. And Pokenika, $100 pack. Lapras VMAX Shiny PSA 10, $60 pull. Pokenika, $50 pack. Murkrow PSA 9, $30 pull. Pokenika, $100 pack. Meowth VMAX PSA 10, $120 hit. Rip It, $30 pack. Cyclizar PSA 9, $25 pull. Ezra, $50 pack. Houndstone PSA 10, $45 hit. Pokenika. All right, let's go rapid fire time. Pokenika, 50. We got Gengar EX, $45 pull. Ezra, 50. Lileep, PSA 10, $52 hit. Nice. Daddy Snipes, 50. Luxray, PSA 9, $45 pull. Pokenika, $100 pack. Oh, the Leafeon, PSA 9 exclusive rare from Chinese Gem 2, $70 hit. Daddy Snipes, $50 pack. Disaster Shock Electros Mega Attack Rare in a 10, $45 pull. First time we brought out the rapid fire button tonight. Things seem to be picking up. Sayul, $30 pack. Mega Manectric PSA 9, $20 pull. Sayul, $100 pack. We got your Bruxish PSA 10, $62 hit. Pokenika, $50 pack. Mega Venusaur PSA 10, $48 pull. Pokenika, $100. We got Terapagos PSA 10, $75 hit. Daddy Snipes, Charmander PSA 9, $94 pull. Real VC, we've got Gyarados PSA 10. Pokenika. We've got Raikou V PSA 10, $187 hit. Very nice. Pokenika, Shuckle PSA 10. Nice hit on the Raikou. Pokenika, $100 packs. We've got Cerulege PSA 10, $57 pull. We also have you an Iron Leaves PSA 10, $135 hit. Nice hit, Pokenika. Catching fire. Druiz, $100 pack. Eevee VMAX PSA 10, $67 pull. Pokenika, $250 pack. My First Battle Pikachu PSA 10, $300 hit. Pokenika. Druiz, 100. First edition Shadowless Machamp PSA 8, $98 pull. Pokenika, 100. Pikachu V PSA 10, $70 pull. Druiz, 100. Enamorous V PSA 10. Noah, 100. We've got Alakazam V PSA 10. Core, 100. Lucario PSA 10. Druiz, 100. Pikachu PSA 10. Ezra, 50. Imposter Professor Oak PSA 10. Pokenika, 100. Duraludon VMAX PSA 10. Pokenika, Lily's Determination PSA 10, $120 pull. Nice. Noah, Professor Kukai PSA 10. Druiz, Watrell PSA 10. AP, Pikachu PSA 10. Real VC, Charizard PSA 10. Core, Rapidash PSA 10, $175 hit. Very nice. Sayul Dedenne PSA 10. Dervis, first time here at Galaxy Grails. Good luck. Rocket Zapdos PSA 10, $80 pull. Nice try. Real VC, Pikachu PSA 10. Daddy Snipes, Fido PSA 10. Daddy Snipes, Charmander PSA 10. Noah, Flareon VMAX PSA 10. Pokenika, Chimchar PSA 10. Pokenika, Brock's Grit PSA 10, $100 hit. Sayul ends it with the first edition Raichu PSA 10, $1,000 pull. Congratulations, Sayul, ending out the $100 event. Very nice, sir. All right, here we go. Noah, $50 pack. We got Cleffa, PSA 9, Classic Collection. Pokenika, $250 pack. Eevee, PSA 10, Trainer Gallery, $350 hit. Pokenika, nice pull. All right, Sayul, $100 pack. Magikarp, PSA 10, $89 pull. AP, $30 pack. Ribombi, PSA 9, $22 pull. Pokenika, $250 rip. Garatina V-Star Rainbow, PSA 10, $140 hit that time. Pokenika, nice try. And Pokenika, $100 pack. Slowbro EX, PSA 10, $75 pull. Guys, check out the events. I added some head-to-head matchups if you're interested. We have a $230 head-to-head matchup. It is the Mewtwo V Alt Art PSA 10 from Pokemon Go versus the Celebrations Full Art Black Zekrom PSA 10. We have a $500 head-to-head matchup. It is the Charizard VMAX PSA 10 UPC promo versus the Charizard VMAX Full Art Shiny from Shining Fates in a PSA 10. Last but not least, we have a $938 head-to-head matchup. It is the Shining Magikarp, for all my vintage lovers, back from Neo Revelation in a PSA 9 versus a base set 1999 base set Blastoise in a PSA 8. So 3 different head-to-head matchups are up. Ezra, $50 pack. Pikachu, PSA 10, $46 pull. Nice try, Ezra. Who we got? Pokinika's in on a $230 head-to-head if anybody's interested in going after the Mewtwo. Ezra, $50 pack. Chimchar, PSA 10, $60 hit. Nice pull, Ezra. I'm going to grab a water. Be right back. Noah, $50 pack. Executor, PSA 9, $28 pull. Not bad, Noah. Sly G, $30 pack. Japanese Kangaskhan, PSA 9, $39 pull, Sly G. Nice hit. Ezra, $50 pack. Parablast, PSA 9, $40 pull. Ezra, $50 pack. Gold Crobat, PSA 9, $30 pull. By the way, guys, the new $100 packs are up. We have the Groudon PSA 10 from Paradox Rift and the exclusive rare Umbreon from Chinese Gem 2 and a PSA 10, both up for grabs. Drew is $100 pack. Mimikyu VMAX PSA 10, $92 pull. Sayul, $100 pack. Centiskorch VMAX PSA 10, $56 hit. Sly G, $50 pack. Pikachu V Union PSA 10, $47 pull. Daddy Snipes, $100 pack. We got Pikachu VMAX PSA 10, $87 hit. Real VC, $100 pack. We got Charizard PSA 10, $99 pull. Guys, Pokinika saying, let's do a 230 head-to-head matchup. Somebody jump in on the head-to-head versus Pokinika. Core, $100 pack. Radiant Hawlucha, PSA 10, $58 pull, Core. Daddy Snipes, 100. We got Piplup, PSA 10, $65 hit on that one. Nice try, Daddy Snipes. Rip It to Collect is going in on the $500 head-to-head matchup for the Charizard VMAX promo from the UPC versus the Charizard VMAX Shiny from Shining Fates, both in PSA 10s. Anybody want to hop in with Rip It or Pokey Nika on the head-to-head matchups? Come on, we got to get some head-to-heads off tonight. Streams are always better with head-to-heads. Daddy Snipes, $100 pack. Palafin, PSA 10, $91 pull. Close, man. Nice pull. Nice hit. Real VC, $100 pack. Mega Scrafty, PSA 10, $65 pull. Druiz, $100 pack. Japanese Cerulege, PSA 10, $57 pull. Sly G, $50 pack. Greninja Gold Star, PSA 9, $73 hit. Nice pull, man. Congrats, Sly G. All right, here we go. Core, these are all 100s. Core, Radiant Greninja, PSA 10, $107 pull, very nice. Daddy Snipes, Turtwig, PSA 10. Daddy Snipes, we got Caterpie, PSA 10. Grail Snail, we got your Eradicate, PSA 10. Grail Snail, we've got you Donphan, PSA 10. And Sayul, Execute, PSA 10, $100 pull. Noah, $50 pack. Gardevoir, PSA 10. Druiz, 100. Druiz ends off the 100s with the Groudon PSA 10, $668 hit. Nice hit, Druiz. Ezra, $30 pack. We got you Slowpoke, PSA 9, Master Ball, $19 pull. Looks like we need some new 100s. Some new 100s. Noah, $250 rip. Clive, a special illustration rare from Paldean Fates in a PSA 10. $163 hit on that one, Noah. Nice try, brother. Guys, we've only got 40 seconds left in the 230 head-to-head matchup against Pokenika. It is for the Alt Art Mewtwo V PSA 10 versus the Black Zekrom from Celebrations. Anybody want to hop in there? Oh, Jan did. Perfect. Here we go, baby. We finally got a head-to-head matchup off. I've been waiting for one of these. Pokenika, Jan, best of luck. Here we go. Pokenika takes the Mewtwo V. Jan, you're taking home the Zekrom. Hey, two great cards. Congratulations, Pokenika. Very nice pull on the Mewtwo. Thanks for jumping in, both of you guys. Always fun. Noah, $250 pack. Lugia V, PSA 10, $200 pull. And Jan, $250 pack. Full art Venusaur from 151 in a PSA 10, $160 pull on the Venusaur. JC, $50 pack. Claydol, PSA 10, $60 hit on the Claydol. Noah, $250 pack. Japanese Pikachu, Fuecoco Pikachu, PSA 10, $200 pull on the Pikachu. Real VC, $250. Mega Rayquaza, PSA 10, $255 hit. Solid pull, man. Nice hit. Anybody going to hop in on the $500 head-to-head with our boy Rip It to Collect? You can take home a Charizard VMAX. Well, you're going to take home a Charizard VMAX either way. You can take home the shiny version or the alt art version from the UPC. Either way, you get a Charizard VMAX in the $500 head-to-head. Where else can you get guaranteed a Charizard VMAX? Come on. Jan, $250. First edition Horsey, PSA 10 from Fossil. $213 hit. Not bad, man. Vintage first edition 10? Can't go wrong there. Nice hit. Sayul, $50 pack. Psyduck, PSA 9, $38 pull. Sayul, another $50 rip. Blastoise, PSA 9, $69 value on the Blastoise. Nice hit. JC, $50 pack. Cerulege, PSA 9, $33 hit. Daddy Snipes, $50 pack. Ooh, Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX, PSA 10. This is the holiday calendar promo. $50 pull on that one. Got the snowflake on it. Druiz, $50 pack. Flying Pikachu V, PSA 9, $37 pull. Sly G, $50 rip. Dawn, PSA 9, $33 hit. Sayul, $50 or $100 pack, my bad. Blaziken VMAX, PSA 10, $110 pull, very nice. Core, $50 pack. Groudon, PSA 9 Japanese, $42 hit. Core, Mega Electros, PSA 10, $60 pull, very nice. JC, $50 pack. Hearthflame Mask, PSA 9, $28 pull on that one. Core, $50 pack. Hearthflame Mask, PSA 9 from Prismatic, $40 hit. Pink is Blue, $50 pack. We got Haunter, PSA 9 promo. $50 hit on the Haunter. Not bad. Druiz, $50 pack. We've got Pikachu, PSA 9, $35 pull. Pink is Blue, $50 pack. Misty's Lapras, PSA 9 from Destined Rivals, $43 hit on the Misty's Lapras. Guys, 20 seconds left. Somebody hop in with Ribbit to collect on the $500 head-to-head with the Charizard VMAX versus the Charizard VMAX. It doesn't get any better than that. Rip it. I tried, man. I tried to get you an opponent. I'm sorry. We did our best. Drew is $50 pack. We got you Professor's Research Rainbow. PSA 10, $39 pool on that one. Hey, at least we got off one head-to-head matchup, and that was fun. Pink is Blue, $50 pack. Vanillite, PSA 9, $32 pool. Real VC, $250 pack. Umbreon VMAX, PSA 10, $267 hit. Nice Umbreon Real VC. Seiyul, $50 pack. Japanese Reds Challenge, PSA 10, $33 hit. Druiz, $50 pack. Mega Scrafty, PSA 10, $65 hit. Here we go, guys. Core, $50 pack. Superior EX, PSA 10. Daddy Snipes, Kingdra, PSA 10. JC, Cover Knight VMAX, PSA 10, $65 hit. Very nice. Sly G, Mega Abomasnow, PSA 10. Seiyul, Hawlucha, PSA 10. Pink is Blue, $30 pack. Lucario V-Star, PSA 9, $25 hit there. Drew is $50. We got Mega Lucario, PSA 9, $28 pull. Ezra, it's a mind screw, isn't it? All right, Real VC, $250 pack. Morpeko, PSA 10, $266 hit. Nice pull, VC. All right, here we go, guys. Going for the 50s. Druiz. Nimona, PSA 9. We've got Seiyul. Raichu, PSA 10. Rip It. Electivire, PSA 9. Sly G, Cynthia's Garchomp Gold, PSA 9. JC, Spupa, PSA 10. Core, Mega Charizard Y, PSA 10, $71 hit. Nice. Daddy Snipes. We got Boss Coffee, Rockets Giovanni, PSA 9. Rip It. Greninja Gold Star, PSA 8. Rip It. Hypno, PSA 10. Seiyul. Skuntank V Altart, PSA 10, $64 hit. Nice. Daddy Snipes, Pikachu VMAX, PSA 9. JC, Mankey Shiny, PSA 9. Core, Iron Moth, PSA 9. Rip It. We got you Mega Absol, PSA 10. Noah, Dark Sylveon V, PSA 9. Druiz, Teal Mask, PSA 10. Rip It. Kangaskhan, PSA 9. Core, we got Doublade, PSA 10, $60 pull. Nice hit, Core. Rip It. Rip It! Boom! Mewtwo, PSA 10, $560 Grail, baby. Rip It. Nice pull on the Mewtwo, baby. We still have the Shining Volcanion up for grabs from Shining Legends in a PSA 10. Slide G, $30 pack. Machamp Marshadow, PSA 9, $40 hit. Nice pull, Slide G. Let Steve know us in the Pokemon in the community. Wish him the best. Will do, man. Will do. Drew is $50 pack. Dash Bun, PSA 10, $47 pull. How can you get the card you packed sent to you? So you own it once you buy it. Once you pull it, it's yours. It's stored in the PSA vault. You can find it in your account right at the top right of your screen where it says your name at your account. There's a drop-down menu there. You'll have it. You can always have it shipped to you from the PSA vault. You can sell it back to Galaxy Grails. There's an instant buyback offer. Or you can just keep it in the vault and store it there and keep it there for until you want it. But yeah, you can always have it shipped to you. Noah, $250 pack. Tyranitar Hollow, PSA 7 from Neo Discovery. $160 pull, Noah. Nice try, man. Noah, $100 pack. Soul Galeo, PSA 10, $56 pull, Noah. Guys, I am starting a timer on the $5 packs. If the timer reaches 0, we will put up a new event. If you still want to hop in, there is only 62 cards left. We do have the Shining Volcanion PSA 10 still up for grabs if you are a Shining Legends fan. Noah, $100 pack. Dark Gyarados PSA 10, $96 pull. Jan, $250 pack. Monkey Dory PSA 10 from Shrouded Fable, $198 pull, man. Not a bad little hit there, Monkey Dory. JC, $30 pack. Aroma Lady, PSA 10, $31 pull. Jan, $250 pack. Golem, PSA 9 from Expedition. $190 hit, Jan. Close on the Golem, man. Nice try. Jan, $250 pack. Riolu, PSA 10, $155 pull. Noah, $250 rip. Moltres Zapdos Articuno Full Art, PSA 10, $163 hit there, Noah. Nice try, man. Rip It, $250 pack. First edition Charmeleon, PSA 8, $255 pull. Nice. Druiz, $50 pack. Moltres, PSA 9, a $32 pull on that one, Druiz. Nice try there. JC, $30 pack. Dark Gyarados, PSA 9, $19 pull. What's up, Fernando? How is your Friday night treating you, brother? Druiz, $50 pack. Oh, he gets the Shining Volcanion, PSA 10, $150 hit. Druiz, congrats on the pull. Jan, $250 pack. Judge, full art from Lost Thunder in a PSA 10, $225 hit. Trying out these spicy nugs from McDonald's. Woo! Sounds good, man. Jan, $250. Flying Pikachu V, PSA 10, $158 pull. JC, $30 pack. Poplio, PSA 9, $20 pull. AP, $250 pack. Gengar V from Fusion Strike in a PSA 10, $250 hit. We take it. JC, $30 pack. Shuckle, PSA 9, $20 pull. Jan, $250 pack. Charmander, illustration, PSA 10, $140 pull on that one. Nice try, Jan. Great card. Great card still. Poor. $250 rip. Japanese Mew, PSA 10, $139 pull. Sorry, Core. Daddy Snipes, $250. Galarian Rapidash V, PSA 10, $175 pull. Sorry, Daddy Snipes. Great card, though. One of my favorite alt arts right there. Just such good art. Daddy Snipes, 250. Japanese Sylveon, PSA 10, $223 pull. Not bad. Not bad. Poor, 250. Ooh, Gold Mew from Celebrations in a 10. $222 hit on the Golden Mew. That Ninja, $50 pack. Rayunculus, PSA 10, $30 pull. Sly G, $30 pack. Ledion, PSA 9, $20 pull. Noah, $250 rip. Cynthia, PSA 10 from Hidden Fates, $210 pull. Not bad. Daddy Snipes, $250. Mega Charizard, PSA 10, $180 pull on that one. Yan, $250. Salamence, PSA 8, $330 pull on the Yat one. Yan, great hit. Sly G, $30 pack. Rowlet, PSA 10, $47 pull on the PSA 10 Rowlet. Nice hit. That Ninja, $50 pack. Victini, PSA 9, $31 pull. Poor, $250 pack. Bulbasaur, PSA 10, $200 hit on the McDonald's promo Bulbasaur. Not a bad card, Core. MM, what up? Welcome back to you. Sly G, $50 pack. Tangela, PSA 9, $30 pull on the Tangela. Nice try, Sly G. Dude, Alex, I was tripping earlier. I saw the total spent on packs and thought that was how much I spent. Yeah, that could be pretty terrifying. That's why I was like, hell nah, Alex. Hell no. Oh, man. Ezra, glad you got that figured out. I'm glad we got all that cleared up. I was like, hell no. Sayul, 250. Good luck. Base set 2 Venusaur, PSA 8. $156 pull on that one, Sayul. Nice try, man. Sayul, $250 pack. Deoxys VMAX, PSA 10, $170 pull. For $250 pack. Ho-Oh Legend PSA 9, $959 chase. That is the second biggest chase in the event, Core. Congratulations on your Ho-Oh Legend card, man. From 2010 Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's awesome, brother. Nice pull, man. Nice pull. Hell nah, Alex. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Daddy Snipes, $250 pack. First edition Doug Trio, PSA 8. $188 pull, Daddy Snipes. Base set Doug Trio. Hey, the $50 packs are finally ending. I can put some new $50 packs up for you guys. Sayul, $100 pack. Xerneas, PSA 10, $57 pull. Nice try, man. Noah, $250. Eevee, PSA 10, $140 pull. Noah, sorry about that one, man. Ezra, $100 pack. Zacian V, PSA 10, $75 pull. Ezra, nice try, man. Ezra, $100 pack. Skuntank V Alt Art, PSA 10. Sayul. We got Smeargle, PSA 10. And Daddy Snipes, Magikarp Classic Collection, PSA 10. On the 100s. The new $50 packs are up. We have the exclusive rare Umbreon, PSA 10 from Chinese Gem 2. We've got the amazing rare Rayquaza PSA 10 and the gold Lugia V-Star PSA 10 up for grabs as well. Core, $100 pack. Chimchar PSA 10, $60 hit, man. Nice try. Noah, $250 rip. Flying Pikachu, PSA 9, $180 pull on the Flying Pikachu. That's up to you, man. I got no thoughts either way. All prismatic is good prismatic. Easy, $100 pack. Piplup, PSA 10, $65 pull. Sayul, $100 pack. Lily's Determination, PSA 10, $120 hit. Nice pull there. Daddy Snipes, 100. Daddy Snipes takes the Dream League Clefairy, PSA 10 Grail. $691 hit. Daddy Snipes takes down the 100s. Nice job, Daddy Snipes. It's what we like to see. Ezra, $50 pack. Ooh, Pikachu swinging from a leaf in a PSA 9. $65 hit. Daddy Snipes, $250 pack. Rayquaza VMAX from Crown Zenith in a PSA 10. $155 pull, man. Guys, the new $100 packs are up. Only 60 cards in this event. We have the Flareon VMAX Alt Art promo in a PSA 10. We also have the Crown Zenith Pikachu Galarian Gallery swinging from a leaf. Both in PSA 10s. 2 grails. Real VC, $250 pack. Ooh, Charizard promo PSA 10, $141 hit. Daddy Snipes, $250. Hollow Mew, PSA 9, $475 hit. Daddy Snipes on fire. Congrats on your promo, Hollow Mew from Wizards of the Coast. Ezra, $50 pack. Japanese Palafin, PSA 10, $41 pull. And Ezra, Gold Garchomp, PSA 9, $29 pull. Ezra, $50 pack. Ezra takes down the 50s. Umbreon, PSA 10, $520 hits. Ezra, the exclusive rare Umbreon is yours. Nice job, dude. Sayul, $100 pack. Gyarados GX, PSA 10. Hidden Fates 10 promo, $110 hit. Very nice. All right, Ezra, $30 pack. Arbok, PSA 9, $35 hit. Solid pull on the Arbok. Also, the new $100, the new $50 packs are up. We have the Latias PSA 10 from Surging Sparks, $522 Grail. We also have the Rainbow Pikachu from Surging Sparks and the Rayquaza VMAX from Crown Zenith up for grabs as well on the new 50s. Real VC, $250 pack. Morgan PSA 10 from Team Up, $272 hit on the Morgan. Great pull. Ezra, $50 pack. Poke Kid PSA 10, $32 pull. Sayul, $30 pack. Hoot Hoot PSA 9, $32 hit there. Nice pull, Sayul. Incarnate! Well, I ain't got worries at all, folks. What's going on, man? How's your Friday night, brother? Man, guys, so the $250 packs, they're up to 103% expected value. We're down to 103 cards left. The Rayquaza VMAX still up for grabs, and the Reshiram Charizard Rainbow still up for grabs. 250s are primed. They have the highest expected value out of all the breaks right now. Just supporting, man. Well, I hope it's a fun time for you too, man, to come hang out. Real VC, 250 rip. Ooh, shiny Charmander from Hidden Fates in a PSA 10. $161 pull. Josie's back. What's up, man? What's up? I hear you. How can I help? Dude, you don't even gotta ask. Dude, we are sitting here on Friday Night Grails. You know how we're doing. Does it get any better than this? Does it actually get better than this? You guys ever see that DJ Khaled clip where he's like, there's actually people out there that don't believe in us. Like, they just don't believe in us. You're broke now. What happened? Josie, talk to me. What happened? How are you broke now? See you, Alex. Tonight was a W. Hey, man, congrats on your grail, Ezra. That was awesome. It went from you being freaked out to finding out you were looking at the wrong number to getting a grail. So I love the culmination of tonight's story for you, dude. Happy you hit big, man. Congrats, Ezra. Have a great night, brother. Collecticon tomorrow, LOL. Oh, I got you. What Collecticon is this? Wasn't last week like just Charlotte? There's another Collecticon back to back? So Richmond is the very next weekend? There was no break? Jeez, they're getting serious with it, aren't they? I thought it was a lot when they went to one a month. Now they're doing one a week? What are we doing, people? Rip It to collect. $250 pack. Japanese Mewtwo Mew Tag Team PSA 10. $190 hit, Rip It. Nice try. Yeah, that's pretty wild. That's ballsy there. Collecticon is going hard. Why are you broke, though? Shouldn't you be rich? Aren't you a vendor? Shouldn't you be just making all the vending bucks? DBZ made him broke? Wait, you were ripping DBZ? Where are you ripping DBZ? Like you ripped like yourself or on stream somewhere? Jonesy, first time here on Galaxy Grails. Good luck on your $50 pack. Here we go. Snover, PSA 10, $31 pull, Jonesy. Nice try. Nice try. Appreciate you jumping in, taking a shot. Better luck on your next one. All right. Looks like a good time. Looks like a good time, man. What do you think, guys? Should we start the timers? Let's start the timers. Let's get the timers going. All right, guys, you know how it works. You know how it works. If the timer reaches 0, the event will end. As long as someone places a purchase before it reaches 0, the timer resets back to 5 minutes and we continue. So, let's see where we're at. The $30 packs, there's only 111 cards left out of 157 we started with. Expected value is 101.97%. The Mewtwo V Alt Art from Pokemon Go in a PSA 10 is still up for grabs, a $345 grail. The $50 packs, brand new pretty much, 152 cards left, 99.4% expected value. The Latias PSA 10 from Surging Sparks is the grail, $522 pull. We also have the Rainbow Rare Pikachu PSA 10 and the Rayquaza VMAX PSA 10. The $100 packs, we have 59 cards remaining, 98.7% expected value. We've got Flareon VMAX PSA 10 and the Crown Zenith Pikachu Galarian Gallery PSA 10, both $500 grails. And don't worry, guys, I am going to turn on rapid fire and I am going to fly through those packs as the queue fills up while I'm explaining this. The 250s again are at 101 left, 103.6% expected value. We've got Rayquaza VMAX PSA 10 as the grail, $2,500 pull, and the Rainbow Rare Charizard Reshiram Tag Team PSA 10 from Unbroken Bonds, $809 pull. The $500 packs, we have the Hollow Hypno from Aquapolis in a PSA 10, $3,051 card, and the PSA 10 Bubble Mew, a $3,000 card. And the $1,000 packs, we do have the Umbreon EX PSA 10, $5,900 hit. The Reverse Legendary Collection Hitmonlee PSA 10, a $5,350 pull. And the Vaporeon EX from Delta Species in a PSA 10, $3,627 pull. And now I'm itching right now seeing the queue build. You guys know I hate it, so let's run through this thing. I hate getting behind. All right, Jonesy, $50 pack. We got Poplio, PSA 10, $50 hit. Noah, $250. Mega Dragonite, PSA 10, $160 pull. Rip It, Charmander, PSA 10 McDonald's promo, $200 hit. Pokénika, Charizard Shiny, PSA 10, $250 hit. Nice pull, Noah, or Pokénika. Daddy Snipes, we got Lucario Melmetal GX, PSA 10, $370 hit. Daddy Snipes, big hit. Core, Zorora V Alt Art PSA 10, $230 pull. Real VC, we got Hisuian Zoroark PSA 10, $138 pull. Sayul, Vaporeon PSA 9 from Unseen Forces, $215 hit. Daddy Snipes, Mimikyu PSA 10 promo, $145 pull. Pokénika, Pikachu Secret Rare PSA 10, $270 hit. Core, Mega Gengar Mega Attack Rare PSA 10, $204 pull. Daddy Snipes, Radiant Charizard PSA 10, $170 hit. Sayul, Mega Meganium PSA 10, $168 pull. Pokénika, Flying Pikachu PSA 10, $254 hit. Druiz, Umbreon PSA 8, $409 hit from Dark Explorers. Druiz, great pull. Core, Charmander First Edition Base PSA 8, $342 hit. Another nice hit, Core. Pokénika, Kingdra PSA 10, $365 hit. Pokénika. Sayul, Snorlax VMAX Rainbow PSA 10, $208 hit. Daddy Snipes, we got Moltres Zapdos Articuno PSA 10, $182 pull. Caught back up. All right. Incarnates, $5 super chat. Old Blackwater, keep on rolling. Mississippi Moon, keep on shining on. Everything gonna be all right. Appreciate the super chat, man. Yeah, the song lyrics are always appreciated, brother. Core, $250 rip. Ursaluna, PSA 10, $225 pull. Wow, $30 packs went down. The $100 packs went down. The 500s, the 1000s. All we got left are the 50s and the 250s. What happened? What happened, everybody? Wow. Well, buyer protection is on the 250s. A lot of people are eligible, though. We got Taylor to Swift, Daddy Snipes, Sayult, Pokinika, Noah, Jan, The Real VC, Rip It to Collect, and Core. You guys are all eligible under buyer protection. Pokinika, 250. Moltres Zapdos Articuno Rainbow PSA 10, $150 pull there. Sayul, 250. Charizard PSA 9 from Obsidian, $141 pull. Daddy Snipes. Rayquaza Amazing Rare PSA 10, $180 hit. Noah, 250. Raging Bolt PSA 10, $235 pull. Core, 250. Charizard PSA 10 promo, $175 hit. Pokinika, 250. Mega Feraligatr PSA 10, $271 hit. Nice hit, Pokinika. Congrats on your Feraligatr. $19 seconds left on the $50 packs. Noah, 250. Ooh, Charizard V-Star Rainbow, PSA 10, $201 pull. Daddy Snipes. World Championship Raichu Alolan Raichu tag team in a 10, $210 hit. Sayul. Gyarados GX from Crimson Invasion in a PSA 10, $325 hit. Nice pull, Sayul. Core. Surfer PSA 10 from Ascended, $185 hit. Real VC. Shining Magikarp, baby! Oh, it's the, dang it, it got me. It got me, it's the Celebrations one. See, now that we have like an actual Shining Magikarp from Neo Revelation in the inventory, it tricks me sometimes now. Real VC, sorry man, 144 on that one, brother. All right, going back to rapid fire, here we go. Pokinika. Never mind. Pokinika! Rayquaza! VMAX, PSA 10, $2,500 Grail. Oh, baby. Pokinika, congratulations on the big hits. Pokinika, you're up again. Nidoking, PSA 10, $155 pull. Core, Misty's Gyarados promo, pre-release promo in a 10, $240 pull. Daddy Snipes, Lugia V-Star Gold, PSA 10, $165 pull. Sayul, First Edition Spearow, PSA 10, $160 pull. Noah, Entei V, PSA 10, $185 hit. Wow. Well, guys, the Rainbow Rare Charizard Reshiram is still available in a PSA 10, $809 hit. We've got the Feraligatr from Dragon Frontiers, $488 pull. The PSA 10 Shining Ho-Oh, $480 hit. We also have the Pikachu 10th movie promo, $375 pull. There's the Journey Together Lily's Clefairy. We have the Celebi V Alt Art. The Pikachu Zekrom Gold promo. There's still a lot of big hits left in the 250s, guys. Expected value 98.8%. Only 65 cards left. Still very high odds and very high hits left in there. All right, guys, I'm going to throw a 2-minute timer on the 250s. If anyone else wants to hop in and still try for any of the other pulls, feel free to do so. If not, I'll go ahead and throw up a new $250 event. For now, I do have a new $100 event if you're interested. There's 61 cards total. We have the gold Reshiram Charizard GX Tag Team promo in a 10, a $626 Grail, and the Celebrations Charizard PSA 10, a $580 hit as well. Sayul, $100 pack. Mega Lucario PSA 10, $83 pull. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the 250s, guys. If anyone else wants to hop in. If not, it will end, and I will put up a new $250 event. All right, the 250s go down due to the lack of the big grail. No worries. No worries though. We got another one coming. All right, let's do a small one. Let's do a small one. I know I know. Hey, Daddy Snipes, listen. Let's just try out a small one, see if you guys like it. All right, let's at least give it a shot for all the vintage fans out there. We got a good one with some fresh grails for the vintage fans. All right, guys, the new $250 event is up. 60 cards total. We have the e-reader series Skyridge PSA 10 Zatu Holo, a $1,590 hit. We also have the Shining Magikarp from Neo Revelation, the original, in a PSA 9, a $1,400 pull. Not to mention the 10th anniversary Holo, this is the Holo Black Star promo Pikachu, my bad. The Reshiram Charizard Tag Team, and the 151 Alakazam SIR. So the 100s are up. The 250s are up. If anyone else is wanting to hop in, feel free to do it. Daddy Snipe said, run it. I'm running it. If you don't like this one, we can always try one more big one too. So don't hate me. Don't hate me, man. I can always throw up another big one. Drew is $250 pack. Pheasantipity PSA 10, $160 pull. Nice card. Nice card. $30 seconds left on the $100 packs, guys. Gold Reshiram Charizard Tag Team, Celebrations Hollow Charizard, both up for grabs. The 100s go down. Umbreon in the 250s? What Umbreon? Umbreon EX? No. It'd have to be like 500 cards deep. Is that the Umbreon you were talking about, Real VC, or is there a different one? Is there another Umbreon you're talking about? I don't see any other Umbreons in that price range. It could happen, wishful thinking. You had me looking, though. I was like, is there another Umbreon I could put in there? Is there another big-time Umbreon? You definitely had me questioning it. I was trying to find something. Hey, it is wishful thinking. Even I am not above the law. Even I am not above the law. I couldn't make that event if I wanted to. Galaxy has me all locked in. I'm locked in a box. I have like some freedom, just not a lot. I would not have the ability to make that event. It would have worked like 4 months ago when the Sun Kitty was like 3K. Ooh, then it would have. God, it was really that price 3 months ago? It went up that much in 3 months? I didn't even realize that. That's quick. That's quick. What you guys thinking? Anyone else trying to get in? No love for the Xatu or the Shiny Magikarp. I understand. They don't understand. You upset them, but I understand. Jan hopped in. $250 rip. We got a World Championship Raichu, Alolan Raichu, PSA 10. $210 rip, Jan. Nice try, man. Nice pulling the Raichu. What you guys thinking? Anyone else feeling it? Either way, guys, another fantastic Friday night. We had a fun one tonight. Hit some big grails again. Like the Fridays of old. Hope everyone else had a good time. See if we can get one more grail out of us. If not, no biggie. For anyone that likes pack rips, you guys know I'll be live tomorrow. Ripping packs. Tomorrow night. Trying to hit some bounties. And if not, on Sunday night, we'll be right back here. Doing more Galaxy Grails. I think we might do a late night Sunday. Maybe try like a little later. The late night crew. The West Coast crew. Maybe we'll try like an 8 p.m. start on Sunday or something. But yeah, we'll be back ripping more grails on Sunday. Congrats again to Pokenika on your Rayquaza VMAX Alt Art PSA 10 from Evolving Skies. Hey, man, Pokenika, that's going to be a good card to have, especially with Delta Rain coming up. You may want to hold on to your Rayquaza. You may want to. Any last minute takers for a pack? This is your last chance. This is your 1 minute warning. Final 30-second countdown. Is somebody going to jump in last minute, or did Pokenika get the final grail of the stream? That is the question. Good night, Alex, and all was fun rips. Appreciate you, Druids. Congrats on your hits today. You got some grails. Congrats again, Druids. Nobody saved it. It goes down. That is going to be the stream, folks. Kakashi's, appreciate you, dude. I thought you were here till 7. Hey, Daddy Snipes, Pokey Nika, appreciate all you guys. Real VC, thanks to all you guys for showing up to the stream tonight, guys, for real. Appreciate all the support. Good times, John, good time. All right, guys, that's going to be it. We're calling it. Have a great rest of your Friday night, great weekend, and see you back for the other streams. We are out.